What up, it's your boy Ben Harris, and this is my playlist. Alright y'all, now before this pandemic, I was traveling, shout out Terry Fader's show on the Strip at the Mirage, traveling the country. So, my top 10 playlist is gonna be those travel vibes. Either you're in an airplane, something that just makes me feel good no matter a long car trip, on the way to a show somewhere, just stuff I know, stuff from my childhood that I really love, that's gonna put me in the right vibe, in the right mindset to do what I gotta do when I land. Alright. So we're gonna start it off with Twista, my favorite artist. People used to be like, dang, baby Twista, always rapping fast. I'm like, oh, for real? Is that right? Is that what I sound like? For sure then. But it feels so good. No matter where I am, I just start that and I'm feeling a vibe already. So shout out Twista, number 1, it feels so good. This is not in any order, but one morning I woke up next to a thick bitch. Yeah, you understand. So Twista, it feels so good. At my number 1 slot, that's always starting it. All right. And then, shout out Sly and the Family Stone. My dad always put me on to his favorite artist. Sly, if you want me to stay. Always put me in the right. If you want me to stay, I'll be around today. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because if you ever realize there's no chorus in that, he just says the title, if you want me to stay, and then just does this tight freestyle, and then all the way to the end where he's like, I'm done, man. And then I never realized that as a hit song, his biggest hit probably ever. No chorus, no structure, none, just all the way through one take. Too fly, Sly. Keep it funky. Yeah, it is. So I came up thinking I was gonna be like the R&B singer of the crew. I was just watching Usher videos and Genuine videos, recording videos, soul watching them back in Indiana, recording for my grandparents up in Gary or my dad out in Phoenix where I visit all summer, come back to Indiana and watch all the tapes. So I'm over here practicing on my Genuine and Usher moves, you know what I'm saying? So number 3, we gonna put in Genuine, there it is. It says, I work my fingers down to the bone. Ooh, that was so cool because I was wondering what was he gonna do. My favorite collabs is Genuine and Timbaland on those, The Bachelor, CD 100%, you know what I'm saying? Those are my favorites, so I was wondering what he was gonna do when he didn't have Timbaland, but then the Stingy, and then there it is, I was loving that, so I'm always bumping that, for sure, shout out Genuine, and same old G though. So yeah, I thought I wanted to be like an R&B singer, my brother Troy, he's out there rapping and everyone's rapping, so then I moved out to Phoenix at 16, finished high school, I'm like, oh, ain't nobody singing. And then I found out that my true talent, my true passion was the wordplay, bars, spitting, fire, battling, eating people up. But I always do love songwriting, so I'm always writing songs. But then I realized, I wanted to be a chopper, spitting. But shout out all the R&B singers and all the people pop locking and doing all that. It's just so hard to pick 10, but let's keep flowing. At number 4, E40, any E40. Growing up in Phoenix when I moved in, all my homies, Sight, Troy, everyone, we always bumping E40. So I'm gonna have to go with You Blind, cause that always sets the vibe, no matter where I am. Man, girls must be blind. Yeah, you did. 5, you gotta feel me on this though, Immature. See, there was one summer that I visited Phoenix and all we did is watch 3 things on repeat all summer. Bebe's Kids, House Party 3, and then Saved by the Bell just happened to be on every day 3 times in order, so we always caught that. Shout out Zach. People be like, oh, so what's your favorite Batman? I mean, is it even a question? Marcus Houston. Come on now, that's the best Batman ever. I learned all my drip from House Party 3. I was like, drop son. Our conversation, let's pick it up right here. And when they were rapping, that was like the first rap when they had the hats. It ain't nothing but a kick in the butt, so feel free to give a contribution. Remember when they was in the middle of that circle? Yeah, I was just like, I was wearing all my dad's golf shirts, my polo shirt, his jeans, just thinking I was Marcus Houston. It was too fly, and I could never understand on Sister. While they'd be like, go home, Roger, thinking he was like the nerd and the geeky one. I'd be like, don't y'all realize that's Marcus Houston? He got the most drip in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here memorizing every song. Up in my doing all the dances, you feel me? Trying to do my hair all like that, pull it down, you know what I'm saying? Still. So shout out Marcus Houston. I'm gonna go with Feel the Funk. Feel the funk. Ballad. Wow, wow. Yeah, for sure. You always hear a little immature Marcus Houston in any of my songs. You'll be, where'd that come from? Either T-Boz or Marcus Houston. And even when they were IMX dribbling that futuristic basketball, you know, I was feeling that too. So a funny story, so there's Boo Bomb in Phoenix, Snoop was headlining. We were so hyped to get there, and we were a little early, you know, and they were trying, you know, we trying to holler and do our thing. And then I could hear that IMX had started. I'm like, y'all, we better find our seats, or we better get up to that lawn pretty quick, you know. They're like, why? It's so early. We're like, I just really need to see what they're doing up there on stage, okay? And yeah, shout out IMX. At number 6, Devin the Dude. So as I was talking about, you know the parking lots were the deal. You know, shout out Buzz and Scottsdale, wherever, Club Rio, wherever. You know, in high school, parking lots is where we got the pimping on. You know, so I wasn't gonna call, but now I did. I'm glad. So yeah, anyway, to see what I could pull. Peep that anthem. I could play at any time. Always puts me in that mindset. Always just chilling, feeling good. You know, bringing back them old memories. Very nostalgic. That whole Devin the Dude album. That hey, what you gonna say? And he's like, I don't sing. And then ever since then, I'll be like, yeah, I don't be singing either. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Devin. Always bumping that. Timeless. Now the flight's landing, right? And we over here, we starting to get hyped. So let's take it back to the first time I ever heard DMX, and it was the Stop Being Greedy. And I was like, what am I listening to? We've been eating long enough, now stop being greedy. Give it round, bottom, give it to the next. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So now we're getting pumped up. Number 8 is gonna have to be the Woo. So you know we landed, we in the venue now, we feeling really good. We're having fun with the Woo. That's brand new. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. The whole album is going so hard. He was obviously about to be the next superstar, legend in the making. Shout out 50 Cent's Roddy Ricch on the feature. It's my favorite song off the album. And shout out my boy JW Lucas, who played football at ASU, went there while I was going there. We was doing music together back then. I remember his first beat, but the Woo, you know, is gonna have to round off this list at number 8. But then I can't not show love to Usher, because Make Me Wanna was the song that made me wanna be an entertainer. And I would record that, and I'd cut off my sleeve, tie the top, and put the skull cap on. You know, I had no ways, I didn't know what it was for. And then I remember learning the entire dance move. You know, I would even drop my pants, pulling back up, take off my shoes. I still heel toe slide around the kitchen. That's the only way I walk around the house. I still do the Usher slide. That's the last move I learned, and I just stopped there. Michael Jackson to Usher, heel toe slide. What's up? Let me go get something from the fridge. Oh, here it goes. So you can't see my feet, but they doing their thing. So shout out That Make Me Wanna. And I remember they came out with all the remixes on there, and all the remixes were hard on that too. So hard. And then last but not least, speaking of remixes, Been Around the World, Puff Daddy with Mace. I've been around. The video is like so futuristic. The beat just came on, and just so magical, and just feeling so good. And especially if you're in an airplane, I've been around the world, just peeping different climates, different atmospheres, just all over, traveling the world. That's always a good one to have. Just be like, yeah, just remembering when I was a kid, dreaming of doing things like this, traveling and performing. Now bumping the same song I was bumping as a kid, as I'm traveling and performing around the world, bumping Been Around the World. So man, so many more songs though. I wish I could have a list of like 500, but you know, there's 10 right there. But you know, I could go on forever. Snoop, Biggie, Pac, everyone since and before. It's just Eminem. It just goes on forever. But yo, there's 10 nostalgic travel playlist, travel songs to get you in that vibe, get you chilling in the air. When you land, starting to get hyped for what you going to travel to do, get that money, get that bag. And yeah, shout out AD. Thanks for letting me be a part of this. Let's go. I've been around. I've been around. I know I wasn't the only one doing that Diddy dance. I've been around the world. I've been around. I've been around. I've been around the world. Oh, and TLC. Man, that whole album too. That's what I was gonna say. I was watching House Party 3. It was like Immature, and TLC is like, ever since then, they've just been just in my DNA of just drip. You know, ain't nobody was harder than T-Boz. Ain't nobody harder than Marcus Houston. Put them together in the same movie. Knock, knock, you gotta let me in, cause you know I got skin underneath my chin. Oh, what? Go watch House Party 3. Alright then. Peace. Can I get one bonus one? I know. Number 7. 100%. I could bump this on repeat no matter what trip. You know, after I finished the list, you know, I was going through some. I know I forgot so many, but hopefully there's a sequel to this. Woo. So favorite producer of all time, Timbaland. This is what I was talking about. The Bachelor album is just the coldest production, but this switch up right here. It's at the end of track 7, into 8. The switch up at the end of track 7 going into 8. Genuine Bachelor. Come on now.